This is the second part of the StarTrek Online tutorial. This time I will be doing Agents of Yesterday, which is the original series stream of this, where you actually become a temporal agent, which means you get slightly better rewards and things to do. Now this is another long one, I'm afraid. It's an hour and 54 minutes, plus a little bit at the end. I recommend that you sit back, open a drink and enjoy. If you haven't liked and subscribed already, you know what to do. Welcome to part 2 of this set of tutorials. I'm going to be running through the original series tutorial this time. It's slightly different. You become a temporal agent. Once again, I'm not going to talk through cutscene or skip through cut screens, and I'll talk you through certain things as we go along. If you enjoyed the first one, you'll probably enjoy this one. I'm going with science again. It's just the way I tend to go. Rock. Okay, I'm going to go with the original uniforms, not change anything really there. Let's find a name. Candice, Anna. Come on, there must be a good one here. There we go. Elisa. Ship name. Astrid, Amsterdam. Cheshire. That's good. And to all you Americans out there, it is pronounced Cheshire, not Cheshire. Let's start.
Captain's log, stardate 6147.4. We're orbiting planet Taurus 2 in the Murasaki 312 Nebula. Our orders? Investigate the disappearance of a science vessel in this area. Search and rescue operations are about to commence.
I should point out I've never played this tutorial. Done the Starfleet one many times, but this is new.
People you can interact with have icons above their heads. You can press the interaction key to talk with them.
Yeah, okay, that's it. Ooh, loving the grainy 1960s style image.
Lieutenant, we've located the wreckage of a crashed ship down there. I need to get boots on the ground, find out what's going on. Take a landing party down to the surface. Assess the situation and look for survivors.
Excellent.
Not so fast. We can't use the transporters due to atmospheric interference. You'll need to take a shuttlecraft down. Use the sensors to locate a safe landing site.
Okay.
Did you find a suitable landing area?
Oh, of course I did.
Excellent. I've assigned Ensign Mears to your landing party. She's been to Taurus 2 before. Her insight will be quite valuable. Meet up with her and the others in the shuttle bay. Don't forget to grab a phaser in the armory on your way. From what I've read in Jim Kirk's report, Taurus 2 can get a little rough.
Okay, looks like I need to get a phaser first of all, so... Okay, current tasks are shown up here. Let's use a turbo lift. Yeah, this bridge could do some tribbles.
Ensign Tarsi, reporting for duty. The captain's asked me to make sure you get back in one piece, and I intend to do just that.
That's handy.
Let's see. M-class planet? Barely. The Tarians are big, primitive, and quick to anger. I'd keep my phaser handy if I were you. Speaking of which, if you want to follow me to the armory, we can make sure your phaser is properly calibrated.
Okay, well, walk on. There we go.
Your mini-map shows you where your objectives are. An arrow will appear on the mini-map if you are far away from your objective. Interactable items have a glow around them. Walk up and press F to interact with the phaser to pick it up.
As with the other tutorial, the phaser automatically arms first of all. Positions. Quick.
Good job, Lieutenant.
That's working.
That should be enough, unless you want more practice.
No, I'm quite happy with this as it is. Okay, obviously I just need to reach Shuttle Bay now. Guessing it is this one.
Ensign Mears, reporting as ordered. I'm ready when you are. Though I can't say I was one of the so-called Galileo 7, a science team sent to study the Murasaki effect. Our shuttle crashed on Taurus 2. Not all of us made it back to the Enterprise alive. Thank you. You can see why I'm reluctant to return to such a place. Yes, of course you're right, Lieutenant. I am a Starfleet officer, and I will perform my duties. You can count on me.
So you're going on a dangerous mission, and you're a red shirt. Okay, I don't remember where the doors are on this thing. Ah, there we go.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
And we're on the Copernicus. Luckily, it doesn't appear we have to fly the shuttle down ourselves.
Ugh. It's just as grim as I remember it here. My skin is crawling. I can't help but feel like the creatures are out there, watching us, waiting to attack. Right. Okay. It appears the ship crashed somewhere north of here. There are 2 paths from here that lead to the crash site, and there may be survivors on both. I recommend you take Alpha Team along the northwestern path, and I'll take Beta to the northeast. We'll rendezvous at the main crash site.
Yeah, because splitting up's never a bad idea.
Remember, your mini-map shows you where your objectives are. An arrow will appear on the map.
Now, I'm going to switch to shooter view just in case.
To sprint, tap the shift key while moving.
To get rid of this annoying icon, you have to come out of shooter view.
Is that a warp nacelle? Whoa.
Use the B key to find anomalies.
Definitely Federation tech here. What's left of a shuttlecraft's coolant assembly, according to my tricorder.
Okay, well, I've scanned the debris. Glow's gone. There we go. That's
There's
quite a
your
nice
crashed
place.
shuttle. What's left of it, anyway. Look. Someone's over there. I think they're hurt.
Interactions can be interrupted by movement or combat.
Damn it, the
Good night,
fire.
Lieutenant.
Looks like you need to find just the right place to stand. I hate it when this happens. It's basically glitching out with a fire. Crouching down. Does that help? No, crouch down right over him. Crouch over here.
Can
Okay.
we Lieutenant, you won't be able to get close enough to revive him while that thing's venting plasma. Those valves should shut down the vents, though.
Okay, what valve? There we go. Other one. As I said, I've built this one before. Would have been handy if I spotted I had to talk to the ensign before.
Thank you. We need to move. Those things, they're out there.
Flores, look out!
Red shirt. He's got a massive spear sticking out of his back. I don't think a tricourse is going to help.
What do they feed these things? Never mind.
Oh, I suspect we're going to get some gear.
I'm Dr. Phineas Grogan, part of a research team studying the Murasaki effect. Well, I was before the ship crashed. I was looking for supplies when that thing roared. Got distracted and then that plasma coil blew. Damn near killed me. You're telling me we should get those supplies back to camp? Dr. Mueller's probably worried sick about it by now.
Okay, let's see what I've got. Oh, it's nice to have an NPC that doesn't sort of hang around. You. Let's see what Dr. Mueller has to say.
Am I glad to see you? We thought we were stranded here with those monsters. Those supplies you brought will come in handy while we wait. Just put them over there for now. You know, I think there's some old phaser rifles in there. Might come in handy against those creatures.
Ooh. Let's see.
There are rifles in that crate. We should show the survivors how to shoot them. I'll set up some targets while you get ready.
Rifle.
Phaser? I've never shot one of these before.
Wait,
You can
you
switch
want me to
between
shoot
two equipped
this?
weapons by pressing Z.
Yeah, I've already done that. Yeah, I've already done that. Come on. Talk to the ensign.
The targets are ready, Lieutenant. Let the survivors start shooting and give them some pointers.
Your weapon has an alternate fire mode. The
Okay.
effect of this mode varies by weapon. Activate secondary fire by pressing 2 or clicking the icon.
Come
I
on,
get
Doc.
it. That gives me a lot more control.
And you.
Wow, thanks. That feels a lot better.
They're right behind me.
Come on.
Heads up! The Taurians are attacking!
Which direction is it? There we go. Come on.
We need to get these people to safety, Lieutenant. The Taurians will be back, and in greater numbers.
Come on. Come on, get to the wreckage. And you.
Lieutenant, we've held them off so far because they're scared of our weapons. But I don't think that'll last much longer. We've got to fall back to the wreckage. I might have an idea.
Let's hope it's a good one.
Shut the doors! They're right behind us!
Come on, give me the...
Okay. Last time I was here, Commander Scott, electrified the hull of our shuttle. That drove the Taurians off when they tried to break in. Think we can pull something like that off here?
Yeah, I'm no engineer, but I'm sure we can. I think you've done the trick. Look at these lazy survivors sitting around again.
You did it! Lieutenant, it worked! Bless you, Scotty, wherever you are. I think we owe you a very nice bottle of scotch. The Taurians ambushed us. I managed to escape, but the others, they've been taken. We've got to do something, and fast!
I was thinking, we can use our tricorders to track residual heat signatures left by the Taurians.
Or we can follow the little map, arrows on the map. Ooh. Come on, fall over, you're dead. Looks like someone's getting ready for a barbecue. I saw them over here somewhere. There we go.
Lieutenant! We're over here! Thanks for coming back for us, sir.
Come on, people.
Fascinating. The Taurians appear to be in a late Stone Age state of development.
Now isn't the best time for an anthropology lecture, Skial.
Am I seeing things? Because those guys picking through the wreckage sure look like Klingons. Just what are the Klingons doing on Taurus 2?
Okie dokie.
Looks like they're not in the mood for questions, Lieutenant.
An item has dropped for you. Move toward the item and press F to loot it.
I love the sound of old phasers. What do you reckon? Hyper spray. Oh no.
Hey, is that a Klingon pad? Bring it to me. I have some experience. My little sister's diary was harder to decrypt. Sure, Klingons are good at fighting, but computers aren't exactly their strong suit. And voila! One Klingon pad unlocked and ready for your inspection.
Let's see what they're doing here.
Captain Core, your plan has worked perfectly, sir. Many ships have fallen into our trap. We've snared a few merchant ships and a Starfleet science vessel so far. You'll be pleased to hear that we're picking up a Federation cruiser on long-range sensors. Constitution class. Time to hunt bigger game. Glory to the Empire!
Ooh, Constitution class. Now, I wasn't in one of those earlier, so it must be another ship.
Looks like the Klingons are using both guile and brute force here, Lieutenant. A pretty potent combination. The captain's definitely gonna want to hear about this.
Okay, that's... Ooh. Okay, looks like I'm gonna have to get a little closer.
Enemy targets on sensors.
Ooh, that's a nasty weapon.
Get back to the shuttle before more of them show up.
Too late. Yep, there's more. Okay, did we lock the shuttle? Oh. Okay, I guess so. I must come the other way.
We're ready to go when you are. Hope this thing's got enough fuel to get us back to the ship. Are you ready to board the shuttle, Lieutenant?
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
We made it. Never thought I'd be so happy to see a shuttle bay. I admit I had my doubts in the beginning. Didn't think I'd hold it together down there. Every time I heard those things roar. But here I am. Thanks for believing in me.
Yeah, couldn't have done it without you. Probably could have done, actually. Those pesky Klingons.
Bridge to shuttle bay. Please respond. We have some uninvited guests, Lieutenant. We've been boarded. The Klingons have breached the hull on the engineering deck and blocked our access. Since I can't send security, I need you to secure the deck. Start with the engineering deck. We need to bring our plasma relays back online. After that, secure the armory and main engineering.
Oh, that's not much.
I'm remembering an old Earth adage about leaping from frying pans into fires. Your orders, Lieutenant?
Yeah, go on. Okay. I reckon. Nope, this way. Switch to phase up and out.
I'll cover you while you clear out the lab, Lieutenant.
Shut down our primary plasma conduits. Get them running,
Come
fast.
on. Tippy-tappy, random buttons.
Plasma conduits reinitialized. Auxiliary power restored. Clear out that armory.
Let's go get some weapons.
Watch out! More Klingons!
Woohoo! Triple.
Great work. Secure engineering next, if you can.
Okay. Hello, I recognize you too.
We've cleared the rest of the deck, Lieutenant.
Bridge to engineering. Please respond. Nice work. Our security monitor showed you secured the engineering section. The Klingons managed to knock out our sensors. We're flying blind up here. See what you can do to bring them online.
Damn it, I'm a scientist, not an engineer.
Some missions in Star Trek Online will change based on your career track. Engineering, science, or tactical.
Okay, let's press buttons.
Sensors are back online. Let's see who's out there.
Not bad. Let's
I
get
need you
to
on the bridge.
Sir, incoming transmission.
Nah. How do I activate the view screen? Can't be over here somewhere. There we go, that's shiny things.
Federation starship, this is Captain Core. Surrender if you must, but I'd rather you fight with honor.
Where's the captain? I recommend we surrender.
Good work, Lieutenant. The Klingons will think twice before they try to board this ship again. Now take the helm. We need to get to a friendly sector.
Okay.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
Woohoo! Got my first bridge officer. Let's take the helm.
Sensors are picking up Klingon power signatures in 2 nearby satellites. I'm thinking they're broadcasting the distress signals that lured in our ships. Bring us in close so we can scan them and find out.
Increase your speed using E.
Yeah. Ooh. Handles a bit like a Miranda.
Science report coming in now. The satellites are using a triaxilating signal. It's strong enough to cut through the interference and reach ships outside the nebula. Clever. Almost a shame we have to blow them up, isn't it?
Not really.
Use your torpedo to attack enemies who are not shielded. Shield is under attack.
Nice work. 1 down. 1 to go. Looks like this one is shielded, though.
You must be within 10 kilometers of an enemy to attack it.
Exactly the same as...
Activate full
Oh,
impulse
shut up! Exactly the same as before. You got balanced, full speed, defensive, and full weapons power settings. In fact, it's exactly the same as the standard STO interface. Let's give it a bit of juice.
Use your phaser beam to weaken shielded targets.
It's gonna fire everything.
Use your torpedo to enemy when their shield is down.
There's a freighter over there.
Can you hear us? We're under attack by Klingon raiders. Our shields are buckling. Won't last long.
Come on, we'll go and save the day. There we go. Ooh, D5. That was too easy.
Thanks for the help. Our engines are offline. Could you transfer some energy and get them started again?
I'm sure we can spare a little bit. You with Eon, EDF, British Gas?
Thanks for everything. Good luck with the Klingons.
Lieutenant, I've made some modifications to our torpedo launcher. I think you'll like the results.
Remember that you can activate full impulse. Activate high-yield torpedo by clicking on for 30 seconds.
Your head! Decorate my bridge!
Target have failed.
High yield, coming round. Goodbye.
More Klingon ships detected on long-range sensors, sir.
Fire!
I'm sorry, did he say 5? Oh no, it's only 2. I'm quite liking this little ship.
Under attack.
try and get 4.5 phases firing on this. There we go.
This is the USS Enterprise. Acknowledge, please.
Woohoo!
So, the cub comes to fight beside the wolf, eh? And now you will die with him as well.
Put the halfway rear field. Come on, turn. Let's put some more power into those weapons. Kill shot.
I will avenge myself upon you and your lackey.
Come on,
Thank you
Empress.
for your assistance. Congratulations,
We're done.
Lieutenant.
Starfleet Command wants us and Enterprise back for a debriefing on this mess.
There we
Helm,
go.
set a course for Earth space dock. Warp factor 3.
Let's head out. Once again, I'm playing on the Tribble server. It's a little slower sometimes, but less interruptions. You don't get all that annoying chat spam of Zebedee's just got a lockbox cruiser, something like that. Ooh, okay, it's not the end of the tutorial. I thought it may be.
Captain Garrett wants to see you in his office, Lieutenant. But he says to feel free to mingle with the other officers first. I'd take him up on that if I were you. I mean, how often do you get the chance to meet the crew of the Enterprise? The best of the best.
Yeah, they're okay. See anyone of interest here? No. No. Come on, I want Scotty or Sulu or someone like that. Oh, there we go.
It's been a pleasure working with you. I didn't enjoy going back to Taurus 2, but we got the job done thanks to you. Starfleet First Officers must be my good luck charm. Captain Garrett has requested me for a new logistics position here at ESD. Might not be as glamorous as the Final Frontier, but I've accepted. Until next time, good luck out there.
Alright. Yay! Took bones.
If you're going into the lion's den, you'll need a medical officer.
Looks like they just took a sound clip from the old TV show. Now, since he died a long time before this was made, that's probably okay. Okay, who's that? Scotty!
That was some fine work back there, friend. It's not every day one walks away from a brawl with the Klingons. You look familiar. If you don't mind me saying so. Have we met before?
In another life.
Ah, must be my imagination then. You meet a lot of folks serving in Starfleet, to be sure. By the way, I heard you ran into the local wildlife on Taurus 2. Right unfriendly devils, aren't they? I won't be forgetting those gigantic spears anytime soon. Look me up sometime. We'll have a drink. and share some caveman tales.
Let's see, who we're going to talk to first of all. Chekhov!
We were in Starfleet Academy together.
They also couldn't get Walter Cohen for the voice actor. So who's next? Sulu!
May the great bird of the galaxy bless your planet.
Once again, a clip from the show.
Lieutenant Uhura of the Starship Enterprise.
Yeah, well, I had her earlier, so let's see, who else? Enter Captain Garrett's office. What he's doing in an office on the Enterprise? Oh no, this is ESS Space Dock. There he is.
Thanks for coming. I have some good news to share. First off, Fleet promoted me to Admiral. I'll be working with Deep Space Command on several exploration initiatives there. Our ship's going to need a new captain. I've talked it over with Command, and they agree with my recommendation. You.
Woohoo!
Congratulations, my friend. I know the ship will be in good hands once
I get the big comfy chair.
Don't think you've gotten rid of me, though. I plan on keeping you plenty busy out there.
Congratulations, Lieutenant. Every generation, Starfleet officers hear the call of duty. Hidden dangers lurk in space, and the threat of Klingon attack has made even the most stout-hearted reconsider their choice to travel throughout the stars. A last-ditch effort to find a common ground could end this conflict, but there are many who oppose peace. If the Federation is to be saved from chaos, new officers will need to take up the task of restoring peace. Live long and prosper, Lieutenant.
Yeah, nanu.
I've outlined important
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
while visiting the space dock. Speak with the tailor to customize your appearance. After that, speak with the ship vendor to claim a shuttlecraft.
Let's see what I get. Not much on that. Okay, let's go and see the tailor first.
Your mini-map shows you where your objectives are. An arrow will appear on the mini-map if you are far away from your objective.
Yes, over there. That's just where I've come from. Oh, it's a bigger map. There we go, so it's over there. Okay. It's the armory, but the tailor's in the armory. Nice. Let's have a look at what's available. Okay, modify. Oh, I'm already on that, so need to update the uniform. Rank insignia, there we go. Lieutenant junior grade. Save. Purchase. There we go. Save the outfit. Exit. Okay, now let's get a shuttle. Never use the damn things personally, but okay, acquire a ship. Okay, it seems I've got one. Double check. No, maybe not. Customize vendor. Get a new starship. Browse selection. Okay, F-class shuttle. Flagship, there we go. I have created the USS Arrow. Okay, did that. Let's customize the ship first. My main ship. Utility cruiser, that's fine. Can I customize it? Oh, yes I can. Not very much so. No, let's stick with Pioneer. Cancel that. Windows. Well, looks like there's not a lot of choice on the old cancellations on this, or customizations. Okay, I need to go and talk to Garrett again.
Remember, your objective locations can also be found on your compass, as well as your minimap.
Yeah, I'm here to see Garrett.
I know that being a starship captain is a big responsibility, but I believe you're up to the task. If you feel that your ship is ready for its next mission, I can give you new orders.
Yeah, let's give it one.
Stay safe out there.
You have just earned your first skill points. Click here to learn more. Skills will increase your effectiveness in both space combat and ground combat. For each skill purchased, you will earn progress in unlocked paths. Space skills have 3 paths corresponding to the engineering, science, or tactical categories, while ground skills have only a single unlocked path. Unlocks sometimes offer choices upon reaching certain milestones. They are also the primary means of learning to train your bridge officers in new abilities. You may select any unlock node to see what benefits it provides. Powerful abilities can be earned by spending 25 or more of your space points in a single category of skills. You will not be able to earn enough space or ground points to purchase everything available to you. You may change your skills by clicking the Retrain Skills button. Gold subscribers earn free respect tokens every rank, and additional respect tokens can be purchased via the C-Store.
Okay, let's see what I can unlock at the moment. Lieutenant, shield restoration. Shield restoration will do nicely to purchase. Okay,
Ever hear of Edron 4? Jim Kirk got into a tussle with a Gorn there and barely lived to tell the tale. Both the Gorn and the Federation have teams there now. I'd like you to back our people up in case the Gorn decide to engage in a little cowboy diplomacy.
Let's see, we get another bridge officer, decent phaser rifles, some shields, and some armor.
Stay safe out there.
Click this button to beam up to the system map.
There we go. And we have a little bit of a wait. So it's a little bit more interesting than the switches between the scenes in Star Citizen, where you just get a black screen, no noise, nothing.
Click on this button to warp out to sector space.
Thank you. Let's see if there's anything I can equip to the ship first of all. Yep, better engines. Okay. So that's a better phaser array. Michael fit the batteries as well while I'm at it. And slightly better shields. I tend to need shields. Just equip my tribble as well. There we go. Okay, let's exit the system.
Click on the icon beside your mission to order your crew to plot a course to your next mission. You are now in Sector Space. Sector Space is the main overworld.
Okay, doing something. I don't
Ensign
know.
Hunter, welcome aboard. I'm Security Chief Tarsi. Settling in okay?
It's going to take a little getting used to.
I can imagine. You'll be working with me in security, so if you need anything...
Thanks, Chief. I appreciate it.
Hey, don't mention it. Us red shirts stick together, right?
Right.
Hey,
you can count on me, Chief.
Gold. Far away is this place? Yeah, not too far. I do like the way they've gone with the old school StarTrek graphics for things like this. Not that bit, but... let's hide this horrible spammy chat window. Alright, what skills can I purchase? Oh, I've still got ground point. Weapon proficiency. I think weapon proficiency will do. Purchase. There we go. But no one else to add yet. 0 reputation. Slightly better weapon. What else? Come. Let's have a look at this little utility cruiser. No Constitution. Not even a Yorktown. But it will do for now. Let's see what speed am I actually doing. Oh, 5 point nothing. Hey, it's just about 8 light years away. Let's start. It's been an excellent opportunity for you to see how fast I can die. Of course, I turned the music down last night, so that's why you're not hearing very much of the in-game music. But then again, it means that YouTube probably won't strike me down for using copyrighted music. Swings and roundabouts. Oh, what a pretty system. Several born ships. They're hailing us.
Welcome to Edron 4. I'm Bridget McKinnon, CO of the USS Zhangha. Glad you could join us. My science teams are on site and conducting initial surveys. Apparently, this place is quite the geological marvel. We're not the only ones present, though. Our friends from the Gorn hegemony aren't terribly chatty, but so far they're keeping the peace. Well, I'm sure my people wouldn't mind an extra hand down there on the geological marvel. Feel free to join the party.
Yeah, I always use caution with the Gorn.
Transporter room to bridge. The geological team, supplies, and gear are ready to beam down to Edron 4.
Jolly good. Off you go. Go bash some rocks. A bit closer. Not too close though. Those old sensors weren't exactly what you call accurate. Let's let the rest of them go now.
During missions, you can select the members of your away team from the away team selection screen.
I have selected everyone I want. Everyone I've got. Well, there's not an awful lot happening on the screen at the moment. It'd be nice if they did, I don't know, some sort of space invaders or asteroids at this point. But we're still patching. We're almost there. We're there. You can almost hear the music, can't you?
Ah, there you are. Better late than never, huh? Ensign Skavron, Starfleet Corps of Engineers. Lovely planet we've got here. Charming, even, if you're fond of heat and rocks. Still, it's not a complete wash. To say this place is mineral-rich would be an understatement.
Yeah, sounds exciting.
You can find mission objectives on your mini-map or by pressing the scan area key.
Yeah, let's use the mini-map for now. There we go.
My tricorder's showing some interesting mineral formations beyond this ridge.
This looks like a good place to start our scans.
Ooh, there's glowy stuff. Can't help thinking this looks like the desert just outside Los Angeles.
Nice to see a report was spot on for once. The mineral deposits here are remarkably pure.
More rocks.
This carbon deposit is unusually pure. Apparently, the Metrons don't prepare half-rate planets.
Shiny rocks this time. No dull rocks.
Whoever gets the mineral rights to this planet will be pleased. Very pleased indeed. My readings indicate there might be dilithium on this planet. I'll need to take more scans to be sure.
Not too many more, I haven't got all night.
The variety of minerals in the topsoil alone is astounding. Either my tricorder's broken, or the soil here has an amazingly high concentration of sulfur.
Wait for the boom!
Mortar fire! We'd better head back to... Whoa! The mortars have closed off the pass! We can't reach the camp! Who would do this?
Look! Over there!
It's the Gorn!
Ooh, hold on, that looked like Daniels. Blah, blah, blah.
Over there! There might be a way out of this infernal canyon further down the valley.
Stand still, Hunter. Okay. Okay, we're not going to break our necks doing that. Just quickly. Doesn't Ensign Hunter look like Daniels? You'll meet him later on. Whoopsie daisy.
We need a way out of this canyon, and I'm thinking that big rock up there is it. With a little...
Have you read Captain Kirk's report on this place? We have all the materials we need here to make bombs. They won't be pretty like me, but they'll get results. If you can collect the materials, Ensign Hunter and I will work out where to place the explosives. We're going...
Behind us!
Okay, let's go gather some stuff. Potassium nitrate. Okay, anyone need a leak? Come on, I can see bamboo, let me collect it. It would be really nice if it let me pick up some bamboo. Oh, hold on, there's some shiny bamboo. Some more shiny bamboo. And some more shiny bamboo. Okay, let's head back up. Now kids at home, remember, it's not good to create pipe bombs using bamboo. With coal, sulfur and potassium nitrate. Ask your science teachers at school why it's bad. And I've just run all the way back up there when I didn't have to. I'll have to take a shortcut down here. And more bad guys. Come on.
Right. Ensign Hunter and I will construct the bombs we need to bring down this rock across the canyon. That's the easy part. It's up to you to keep those angry Gorn off us while we work. Hope you're a good shot.
I think
well,
we can
at
do
least
that
the
for a
Gorn
while.
are punctual. Keep them off us! Crush that coal up good, Hunter. Not like that. Finer. Careful with that. Potassium nitrate can react explosively with these materials. Now mix it with the coal. Carefully. I'd rather not get blown to pieces today, if you don't mind. We're just about done.
Ouch.
Done. Now let's get these bombs in place.
Come on. Place that charge, and place that charge. And one more.
The bombs are primed to blow. We should move to a safe distance.
Run! Yep, seriously, got turned around there.
Fire in the hole!
Okay. Let's make a cheap suit and run. Okay. Map. We're going to need to climb up this, I think. We can get back. Oh, I see wolves. We must be getting near.
Looks like some Gorn came through here. We better hurry.
Okay. Great. We have bad guys.
Thank you. Things were looking pretty grim there for a moment. The Gorn. They kept saying the deaths of their people would be avenged, but we didn't do anything. I haven't fired a phaser since the Academy.
Okay, let's get out of here. Yeah. Yeah, strange little errors there. I suspect we're gonna have to fight our way out of here.
Good to hear from you. Thank you for saving my people. We're making repairs, but it'll be some time before our engines are back online.
Guess we're gonna have to defend you then.
We're picking up Gorn warp signatures on our long-range sensors here. They're coming back! Fire all weapons at once by pressing the space bar.
Oh! I forgot about those. They have cluster torpedoes. In other words, between 4 and 6 torpedoes. Okay, looks like they didn't want to hang around and play.
Thanks for covering us. The Gorn would have made short work of my ship otherwise. I owe you one. Slow but steady. Our warp drive is still disabled, but we're making progress. Thanks. I hate to ask, but something's bothering me. We picked up strange energy readings before the attack. It could be nothing. Sending it now. I'd start with the debris of the Gorn ship that was destroyed. There might be a clue there.
The crew of the Shanghai were onto something. I ran a deep scan analysis of the Gorn debris, and the results are damned peculiar.
Go on.
Gorn ships aren't as tough as a Tellarite design, but our scaly friends know a thing or two about hull plating. Whoever fired this shot knew exactly where to hit them.
Ooh.
Not with the data we have now, but the science team just found another strange energy reading nearby.
Okay. One ship destroyed. Let's go and investigate. You know what? I'm going to go with a little defensive option here, I think.
Picking up debris from the Gorn ship, and some trace elements of weapons-grade plasma. Sir, I know who did this. It's the Romulans.
Not the Romulans!
I'll shave my eyebrows if I'm wrong. It's the Romulans, I'm sure of it. There's more bad news. The Gorn are coming back, weapons hot. Orders?
It's the same ship as before. Doesn't look like they're back at full strength, though.
Share this space equally, Federation. Your unprovoked act of aggression against our research vessel tells me otherwise.
Oh, I don't think so.
I see no Romulans, only Federation ships. Do you think me a fool, Captain?
No.
Most convenient, Captain. But I am unconvinced. Produce these Romulans that you claim destroyed our ship, or prepare to pay for your crimes.
Captain, I've got an idea. If we can generate a charged particle burst, we might overload their cloak.
Ooh, sounds fancy.
I'm afraid. No one can know of our actions here today. Your death are regrettable. It's necessary.
Okay, I think I'm going to start moving pretty quickly. Trigger. Woman should throw the Klingon, actually. And then there was one left. Luckily, you don't get damage from ships. Oh, wow, for the weapons. Too close. Back defensive.
Well fought, Federation. The hegemony will remember the Romulan treachery today, and your assistance in exposing it. I propose we continue our joint surveys of Edrin 4 under a mutual non-aggression pact.
Yeah. So there was another player on the field. Nice work out there, Captain. We'll be heading for the closest starbase soon, but we'll be back to finish our work here, along with the Gorn, I'll wager. I think the Romulans will take a pass, though.
Take us out of here.
Most missions can be turned in remotely.
There we go.
Good to hear from you. I've read Captain McKinnon's report. Sounds like things got a little rough on Edrin 4. Still, the diplomatic corps thinks your actions will make a difference in future talks with the Gorn. Well done. Stay safe.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
There we go. Let's do one more to complete my bridge crew.
Starfleet hasn't heard from Deep Space Station K-13 in a while. It's in a tactically sensitive part of the quadrant, and the brass is getting concerned. Get out there, find out what you can, and render assistance if needed. And hey, be careful, okay? This could go sideways fast.
Okay. Set course. Yes, he's... Oh, let's see what goodies I've got. Okay, so I can upgrade my rifle. There we go. Yes, I know. No kits yet. Put some body armor on. Upgrade my shield. Give this chappy a phaser rifle. Everything else. Oh, hold on. Got even better shields I can have. Let's give him ones. Let's give Tarzai a triple. Nothing else there I can use. No confessions. Okay. I prefer the old Star Trek original series space stations. They don't look quite so clinical, so cookie cutter style. Bits all over the place, strange angles, and terrible 60s decor as well. There we go. No comm traffic at all. Let's head in. I tend to try and check out the frigates first of all, so that they're fairly powerful, they've got deep shields. Well, this is exactly the same ship that I've got at the moment. Power to the weapons. Come on. Not fast enough round.
Target's shield has failed. Shields failing.
No! Okay, got my shield. Okay, what's going on here? No, war game there.
Stay away! They're taking control! Don't come near us! They'll take you too!
Let's see, who's taking control? What's happening? Okay. Scan, I'm nice and close, don't think it's a problem. It's time to combat. Okay, let's board them. Make sure no one's got smoke grenades. No, good. If you get a bridge officer with smoke grenades, dismiss them and choose someone else, or try and reassign their ability. Just so you can see the video hasn't paused. Move my mouse around. Actually, a game of asteroids in here would be fantastic. Okay, let's get the old weapons out already. Bad feeling, eh? Not the only one. No, that's not that door. Door's not that one. Somehow I didn't we're getting around that way.
Stop where you are and turn about slowly. I need to determine if you are infected.
Oh, infected what?
Neuroparasites. A life form last encountered by the crew of the Enterprise at Deneva Colony. Those possessed by the creatures tend to engage in hostilities with the uninfected. The better to render them fit for infestation.
Oh shit, those are bad things.
And while you have not engaged in hostilities thus far, I have seen infected employ false passivity in order to lure unwary prey. A tricorder scan of your adrenaline levels should verify your status.
Okay, scan away.
Scans show a slightly elevated level of adrenaline, though nowhere near that of an infected life form. Thank you for your patience. One can never be too cautious where these parasites are concerned. According to Starfleet data files, the parasites can be safely destroyed by exposure to high-intensity ultraviolet light. My attempts at reconfiguring the station's lighting thus far have been unsuccessful. I am a physician, not a habitat engineer.
I see.
As a precaution, I have developed a serum that can render a person toxic to the creatures. However, medical supplies here are limited. I have enough serum to inoculate your landing party and one other person.
Okay.
Now there's a voice I wasn't expecting. I take it you heard
Scotty!
my distress call then. Well, in case you haven't noticed, the station's been overrun by neuroparasites. The wee devils are back with a vengeance.
We better do something about that then.
I'm afraid not. I'm in the auxiliary control room, down on the engineering deck. The place is filthy with parasites, so you'll understand if I don't go out for a wee jaunt.
I have secured a small amount of security gear. It may give you another edge against the parasites.
Oh, lots and lots of lovely goodies. Let's kit up. Okay, I've already got the best stuff, so give some body armor. We've got relatively good weapon, got better shields and there's body armor. This you're gonna get. Now I'm gonna put the shield batteries on myself. And there we go. Ooh, Hunter. I mean Daniels. Okay, so we can't go through that way.
We may be able to gain useful knowledge by scanning one of the infected.
Scan this person. It is the blobby bat things.
The creatures continue to be resistant to tricorder scans, sir. It may be fascinating. I'm detecting an unusually high level of tachyons nearby. Based on these readings, it is possible that a temporal event has occurred on this station within the last 4.2 hours.
Oh no, not temporal. I can get a visit from the Temporal Investigation Agency. Oh, ground combat. Little tip. Always take out the combat medic. Should heal up for a little bit. Oh, hold on, I've got some more hyperspray. That's number 4, isn't it? There we go. The good stuff. Okay, come on, everyone in. There we go.
The auxiliary control station is down the hall to our right. I'm reading a single human life form within the room. The biosigns match those of Commander Scott in the Starfleet Medical Database.
Excellent.
Hi there. It's good to see a friendly. I was beginning to get a bit concerned. Thought you might have been taken by those little beasties. I'll just lock the door so none of them can get in while we discuss our next course of action. Now that you're here, we've some work to do. The way I see it, we need to get to main engineering and turn on the station's ultraviolet lighting. That'll sort the nasty buggers out properly.
While I cannot attest to the ability of UV light to sort Deniven parasites, it will initiate a complete molecular breakdown within all parasites exposed to it.
Excellent.
Aye, she's a Vulcan, all right. I was trying to override the lighting controls from here. It looks like someone sabotaged several duotronic relays. We have to repair them if we're going to have any chance of saving the station. Before we go, grab yourself a kit from the crate there. It might come in handy. We better get a move on. The parasites aren't ones to loiter about.
Equip a kit to gain new ground combat abilities.
Aye, this is one of the broken relays, right here. That one was easy. Just a few more to go. All right, there are several ways through the engineering section here. Keep in mind that the parasites tend to stay in dark corners. If you want to avoid them, do your best to stay in the lit areas. Remember, the parasites like the dark. Wee devils that they are.
Okay.
Our odds of success are greatest if we remain in well-lit areas.
I'll have this fixed up straight away. That takes care of that. No trouble at all. This one just needs new fuses.
Enemy targets on sensors.
There we are. Good as new.
Okay, I'm guessing that the last one's over here due to the fact that's where the last dots are. Damn it! Okay, we need to go all the way around to find that file. That one's fixed. Okay, probably edit this bit out actually.
Now this may be a bit tricky. Just a wee bit longer. There we are now.
Okay, main engineering. Dum, 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 dum.
Ah, it looks like someone has overridden the command codes. You best get to the command center and see what you can do from there. I'll stay here, barricade the door, and keep trying to get those UV lights going.
Right. Yeah, I must have missed the Jeffries tube.
Look, who are those soldiers? They're definitely not StarTrek. Enemy target.
Parasites! They're dying! All of them!
Salvage what you can and send a squad to kill the Federation vermin!
That's not very friendly.
We need to talk. Actually, the name's Daniels. This may be a little difficult to absorb, but recent events may make it more plausible. I'm actually from the future. I can't tell you how far, just that it's a future worth protecting. That's why I'm here now. The aliens we're fighting are called the Nakul, and they're waging a temporal Cold War with us. They're trying to change the timeline here in order to disrupt the future. Understand that I follow a temporal version of the Prime Directive. There's only so much I can reveal to you. Trust that we're doing the right thing here. Time's a factor. We need to stop the Nakul from obtaining the neural parasites. The Nakul ship that brought these invaders is now fighting the USS Ptolemy. Someone must have sent a distress call. Unfortunately, Ptolemy is no match for the Nakul. Neither is your ship, at least not alone. We should eliminate the parasites on the ships you fought earlier. Those crews will help you once their minds are their own again. It's risky, but it's our best shot here.
Okay, beam up. And there we go, just like that, you're part of the Temporal Cold War. Okay, Ptolemy K-13 is hailing us.
I'm transferring command codes to you now. Use them to remotely access the computer on those disabled ships and emit an ultraviolet flash inside.
Thanks, Scotty.
This is Captain Seralt of the Ptolemy. We have engaged the enemy ship, but we are outmatched. Please restore those ships and join the fight quickly.
That did it, Captain. Looks like everyone's coming around. The parasites are gone.
This is Captain Doherty of the USS Myrmidon. What happened? What's going on? Parasites? What? Okay.
Come on.
Something's wrong. We're not doing any damage.
The Ptolemy has been destroyed. They have some kind of temporal shielding.
Temporal shielding? Never heard of it. But maybe a modulated ion burst could disrupt it.
Hold. Damn. That's cheating.
Fine work, Captain. You sent those devils back to wherever they came from. We do have a wee problem, however. The burst I sent, when combined with the power source, created a feedback pulse. The feedback is creating some kind of spatial anomaly, which is beginning to pull the station in. We need to evacuate immediately.
Okay. Okay, station.
Scott here. The portal's collapsing. We're in for a right bumpy ride. Everyone's aboard. Get us clear before that portal blows. There she goes. I don't think anyone's ever seen a station do that. Perhaps not. After all, it was a temporal vortex. They may well survive. In another time. Well then, it's been quite a day, hasn't it? Neural parasites, time-traveling raiders. Why, things will seem almost normal once I'm back on the Enterprise. Speaking of, I'm sure the ships here can give me a lift back to her now that they're parasite-free. If Starfleet Command gives you any grief on this, remind them that lives are more valuable than equipment. And you saved a lot of lives today.
Thanks.
I apologize for springing all of this on you at the last minute, and I'll explain more as soon as I can. For now, I can tell you that history is unfolding as it should, and that was not the end of K-13. You're building a fine tradition of making the right decisions in crisis situations. In the meantime, don't talk to anyone about the Nakul or their time travel. We can't risk any further corruption of the timeline.
Understood. Let's get out of here. Let's report.
Let me get this straight. K-13, an entire space station, just disappeared into some type of spatial anomaly?
Yep.
And I thought some of Kirk's after-action reports were a little out there. Starfleet Command won't be pleased with the loss of K-13, or the people that were still on board, but they'll be happy to hear about the lives you did save. Good work out there. Keep it up.
Nice. Good.
Stay safe.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
And there's my final bridge officer. Well, if you want to know how the story develops and Temporal Cold War goes, you'll have to play for yourself. Hope you've enjoyed. That's it for me. Have a good one. Bye.